sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing first play is Herbert. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Williams, a man in motion right. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Herbert off of play action. He finds his target, Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Herbert throwing again. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
2nd down and goal. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Gerald Everett, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Touchdown! Cole Kmet from 19 yards away. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped out on the first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
The way they're moving the ball down the field, big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
On first down, it's Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool from 10 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On first and 10, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw again on second down. Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 34.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Fields. This is caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just didn't take the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Montgomery is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not much going on
that have been called.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Equanimeous St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the middle with Montgomery, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he gets it down to the 32. All
altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. To throw is Fields.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Donald Parham.
A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession.
He's got a man complete. For a Charger touchdown. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On play action, Fields. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. In motion goes the tight end.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Off play action, Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To the air again, Fields. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
From the 50, here's Fields. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Fields now to throw. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
Touchdown, Chicago! Chase Claypool with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Throwing on second and long. Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. Facing the prospect of a punt for their own end zone, they need some pushing. Let's see what they can do on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep here for Allen. They've got his man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Looking end zone for Jones. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Velus Jones,
31 yards.
And the Bears have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost...
He's got a man complete. Touchdown. A big play there. Yards.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Play action. It's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike Williams.
57 yards.
And the Chargers get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Now it's Fields. He hits Mooney going across the middle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Throw left side, taken in by Kmet.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd down and 4.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool from 13 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
That's caught inside the 20. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen from 17 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1. And one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week